Welcome to Hot Cakes. I am Kid Bagheera and I'm with my Pittsburgh insider D.
Yes, sir.
And this is Cake 6 Legacies. So, what do you think about niggas switching teams left and right and not staying down and all that?
As far as what? NBA?
NBA, NFL, it don't matter.
I mean, for the most part, I feel like, shit, they always try to kick it to a nigga like it's a business. So, shit, you treat it like a business just as much as they treat it like a business.
Okay.
So, shit, it just depends on the situation at hand.
That's true. It is a business.
Yeah, so motherfuckers looking at it like they just got to take the personal out of business. And you got to realize when you're dealing with them people like that, everything is pretty much business.
Yeah, everything fair game, yeah.
Yeah, so it ain't no, I thought I was going to be here, da-da-da-da-da. They always going to go with if they feel like something better is for the organization. They always going to pick the organization over the player.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
For the most part.
Yeah.
So, when certain shit happen and the player finally decide to go his way, or and make his move, shit, I'm going to stick with the player for the most part because he made the decision that was best for him.
Yeah.
Because the organization going to always make the best decision for the organization.
Absolutely. Sometimes I just feel like in certain situations, like, why did you do that? It's just like, ugh. For me, I just love to see a nigga in one jersey. And I'm only really talking about star to superstar players, There are some players that's going to play on multiple teams, and that's just what it is. Mm-hmm. But certain players, you know what I'm saying, when they just put on that one jersey, it's like they spent their whole career here, whether they won or not. Hey, I just put this one jersey on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's it. You know what I mean? Where it's like, you look at some niggas' career, they got 10 plus years at one spot, and then it's like another team, or another team, or whatever, you know what I mean? So for me, it's like, you get drafted, you don't have no control over that, cool.
No control.
And then when you sign that extension, you done been there 8 years. You might well stay. You got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I get sometimes it don't always work out like that, obviously. You know what I mean? Like, how they did DeRozan was horrible. That was trash as fuck. And unfortunately, they was rewarded with a ring, but they shouldn't have did him like that. You know what I mean? Because he wanted to stay. And he had been there, like 10 years, right? Probably?
Yeah, and that's what
or
I'm
almost
saying.
10, yeah.
That's why I can't never get mad at when the player made the choice that's better for him in his situation.
Oh, no. It ain't. I ain't never mad at it. I just be like,
the legacy part, like,
it's just the legacy look.
Sometimes it's on both parties, but sometimes I like to blame the organization. Because you got a player that's damn near tenured. You know
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Forever.
It ain't always the player fault. Half the time it's most of the time it's the organization fault.
And that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, you're supposed to take care of that player, especially if y'all think about getting rid of him, whatever the case may be. Y'all supposed to bring him in, let him know,
right,
hey, we thinking of moving into another direction. But at the same time, like, if he want to stay there, I feel like y'all should go out y'all way.
True.
To let him stay there. Like,
right,
to buy him out his contract and let him come back on the veteran minimum or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Y'all should make it y'all duty to let him stay there for his last few years, especially if he plan on retiring.
Exactly. And
if y'all do want him to take a lesser role or to not be involved, just
say that.
Let him know, right?
Yeah.
Because it still might, depending on where he at in his career, if he really thinking about getting up out of there, it's pretty much, I don't know how players feel, because players feel like they always got it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how too many players feel about taking the back seat unless they just know that their time is really coming to an end. But that's how I feel it be going sometimes. Like, players know they be on their last leg, they want to stay with the team, but they feel like the team just out of nowhere disrespect them. Like, damn, y'all.
They did.
Y'all ain't gonna take care of me. I've been taking these pay cuts. I've been doing this, that, and the third. Mm-hmm. And shit, all I'm looking for is like, well, we don't want to pay you that kind of money just for da-da-da-da-da because you this old and da-da-da. Mm-hmm. And it's like, well, I ain't really planning to be...
Just pay me what you owe.
Paid... Well, I ain't really trying to get paid to be a superstar, but I'm really trying to get paid on the back end what I took a loss from on the front end.
Right.
by helping the organization. You know what I'm saying? To get these championships and taking these pay cuts to get other players in. So I'm really just looking to get compensated for at least some of the money I missed early on in my career.
Right.
So that's why I'm pretty much on the player side for the most part. Cause that shit they be hell no the organization and they play a dirty game.
They damn sure do.
5 minutes and let you know you straight, and you'll see your name run across the bottom of the screen. Like what the hell? I just got off the phone with.
Right, what kind of shit is that?
Such. Yeah, niggas in it. What the hell? So then they cause some kind of resentment for the player, and then they want to call the player all sour and shit. But don't nobody know what be going on behind closed doors.
That's true.
So that shit really be fucked up.
But then sometimes, the player might just be asking for something astronomical.
Yes, and it be like, what? We can't do that.
Right.
Then they can't get it. Then they upset.
Or to a degree, they may not be worth it either.
Nah, that's definitely understandable as well.
I think
because once all the news come out and shit, people can start really putting their finger on what really happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What was that nigga that was at the Texans? He left there and went to Buffalo for all that money. Wasn't it Mario Williams?
Yeah, Mario.
He won all that, wasn't
he? Yeah, Mario was fat though.
But he won all that to that degree to get what Buffalo got. Because after Buffalo, that was it, wasn't it?
I think so.
That's my point. You know what I'm saying? And Patrick Peterson is one of the names that pop up. Like, nigga, you've been a Cardinal for forever. You leave there to go be a Cardinal, and I don't even know who he with now. I think he just signed with somebody else. Or
shit crazy.
Something.
Nah, we just let that nigga go.
See, that's what I'm saying. Now you just like team to team to team.
Go last year.
He should have stayed.
It up out there,
you get what I'm saying? So it's
he was
like
so bad they was trying to move that nigga psychic.
That was my point. You know what I'm saying? Like in Arizona, had you stayed, that shit wouldn't have been happening. They was gonna still ride with you. Now they might have suggested, hey, go down in the slot. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know what I'm saying? Now you got all this shit on your resume. Cardinal, Viking, Steeler, and then whoever pick them up. Or it might be over with. So now you got to sign with the Cardinals for a day so you can retire a Cardinal. That type shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, with LaDainian, I feel like he ruined his shit too, but I get it. They didn't even want him on the team. It's like, nigga, I can still play. You know what I'm saying? So I get that one. You know what I'm saying? He still had to sign with the Chargers for a day to retire a Charger, but it's like, at that point, like, why you even want to retire a Charger?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After how they did you. Like, you weren't looking for no money. You just wanted to keep playing. And he probably would have been okay with a lesser role. You know what I'm saying? Like, he still was going to eat. You know what I'm saying? But, he went to the Jets, had 2 good years, and, that was that.
Who I feel messed up their legacy. I don't really feel till like too many people messed up their legacy. Like, well, I'm gonna be Pittsburgh, like AB and Le'Veon.
Yeah. They definitely did. Especially Le'Veon.
Le'Veon messed his up.
Because
we had a good thing going down there.
Y'all did.
Yeah, like, even though we was coming up short, but at the same time, our coming up short was Tom Brady.
Which was everybody's. And y'all was still getting through.
Yeah, man. So
y'all got through twice.
We was smacking the young Mahomes coming behind Alex Smith and all that shit. We was smacking that shit before that shit was really started rolling. Dang, but
I think the funny thing about Le'Veon is when the Jets wanted him, he said, y'all ain't got enough money, and then that's where he ends up.
That is funny. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, some of that arrogance and shit like that.
You see what I'm saying?
Don't get you nowhere.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
He wanted to get paid, and I don't even remember to the extent of the situation. But I know he wanted a big ass contract, and I know Pittsburgh didn't want
to give it to him. But he deserved it though. You know what I'm saying?
I felt he did.
He deserved it.
Couldn't nobody catch that motherfucker coming out the backfield like he could. That motherfucking hesitation guy, like the way he waited.
He was patient as fuck.
To develop. Yeah, his patience was crazy. His vision was crazy. And he was strong as fuck. And niggas don't know he lost weight. He was big as hell coming out of Michigan State. Mm-hmm. He was 230, 240 or something like that.
And what he went down to?
Was big, 220, 215. He was big. He was so strong. His feet was crazy.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like he was a big back, and he was toting that thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you might as well have paid him, because you was only gonna have to pay him once,
and that was it.
That's it.
For another 4 years, he would have walked in.
But even if he would have stayed, his that deal would have been less. It would have been an okay deal, and you was just gonna be like, okay, cool. Like I'm a running back. I don't get 2-3 contracts. You know what I'm saying? Like your quarterback gets 3, and your wide receiver get 2, and your defensive players get 2 to 3 depending. But you got to know you only gonna get that one contract, and then that other one is gonna be just to retire off into the sunset. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I think Mike Evans' legacy is underrated.
It is. And I'm glad that he re-signed with the Buccaneers. I'm glad he's not leaving. So hopefully, even though his career is underrated and his legacy is underrated,
hella underrated,
it's still solidified. Like, nigga, look at all these numbers with the quarterback I played outside of this.
HOF.
What, 2 years?
Right, 1,000 yards.
He got 1,000 this year too, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
You that nigga.
So when we talk about just dogs at receiver, his name got to come up. His name got to come up with the mere fact of who he played with.
Mm-hmm.
And who he playing with now. He has not played with no top quarterbacks outside of 2 years. Literally, the quarterbacks he put up these numbers with are considered busts by some type of measure. You know what I'm saying? So,
I forgot I had this shit in.
So Mike Evans definitely is a dog at receiver, and legacy is underrated.
Like, fuck.
And I'm glad he stayed. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's the shit I'm talking about. Like, you've been there for so long, you won there. Like, even if you don't win again, hey, you won. Like, just stay there, wear that one jersey. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, you can go somewhere where you got the potential to win, or but
he's gonna be forever a Tampa Bay favorite.
That's what I'm saying.
Forever.
That's what I'm saying. But then that's what I'm saying. It turns a little sour if he does leave. Mm-hmm. Even if it is on the organization, the fans still gonna feel like, nah, you could have just stayed. You know what I'm saying? You won here. You know, we drafted you here. Yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just stay.
Yeah.
You know, that's like all these niggas leaving Kansas City. Y'all see it more than us because y'all there. Y'all are a part of it, and y'all leaving for, the bag, saying, quote unquote, to say. Y'all ain't leaving for nothing else. And y'all leaving these rings on the table. It's niggas on teams right now with one ring and ain't even went to the playoffs because they left for the bag. It's niggas right now.
That situation get kind of sticky, though.
But hold on. It's niggas right now who only got the appearance and no rings that's on the team because of the bag. Because you went to the one that they lost.
But it's some niggas with the ring and you'll never know their name.
That is true.
And they'll never have as much money as that nigga over there that you know his name. But he got the ring, but damn, that's all he got. So it's really a catch-22 on however you want to look at it.
Okay.
So it go back to that argument. You want $2 million and the ring, or do you want $200 million and shit? Everybody know me, cuz.
So the question is, the nigga with the 2 rings and $2 million, is he that dog though?
It don't matter. Nobody know his name.
Nobody know his name because he ain't that dog.
Okay then, but that's what I'm saying. Would you rather take them 2 rings and don't nobody be like, hey, we got a speaker.
Sneed.
We got a speaker at the school.
Yeah.
Dante Jackson. Come on, they be like, who the fuck is that? You're right.
So,
they be like, he's a 2-time with the Chiefs, and you be like, what? Where did he play?
He was on the Chiefs, yeah. What position?
Yeah, like, come on, you want that or you want that 300
Okay, Sneed.
with no
is Sneed a name?
Legarius Sneed?
Yeah.
To us, because we locked in on football.
Okay, how many rings he got? 2 or 3?
He
got all 3, right?
He got all 3?
I think he do.
Oh,
He got 3 or 2.
Yeah.
Now this nigga talking about trade me.
Yeah, why wouldn't he?
Nigga, they gonna pay you. They ain't gonna pay you what you want or what you're worth. They gonna pay you, but you are still good enough.
I got more Super Bowls than your favorite player. Trade me or give me my money.
Let me finish.
I can retire today and say me like, you see what I'm
because
saying?
I got 2 or 3 rings. I don't know how many he got. He got 2 or 3. But the point is,
stay down.
with that being said, Why fuck up your legacy and go somewhere just for the bag and never win again? When you could possibly end up with 4, 5, maybe even 6 rings.
Man, I got 2 rings.
Yes, back to back.
Pay me or trade me.
So
I'm not one of them little guys that you don't know who I am, no none of that. Like,
yeah, of course. We know who you are.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So my legacy is kind of cemented.
So
I got 2 rings.
right.
I need some money.
So this what I'm saying.
Are they picking up my what year I'm in? This gonna be my 4th year coming up.
4th or 3rd.
Yeah, we ain't getting nowhere on these contract negotiations. Then I'm gonna have to see if they're gonna pick up my 5th year option.
Possibly.
Yeah, like come on, like.
Okay, so the question is, instead of being traded to go get the maximum bag you could get, you don't even gotta sign for 5 years. You could just really get an extension for 3, get a decent bag, and keep getting rings.
Who's to say they gonna do that for me?
Do what? Give you a decent bag?
Yes.
Well, we don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't got time to be waiting. Y'all not talking about nothing I want to hear. Cause I got 2 rings, so you already feel like shit. You got 2 rings out of me at this price. Now you see where I'm coming from. Like y'all looking at it like, well, shit, we already got 2 rings out of them. We only paying them this. Nah, I showed y'all what I can do up under my rookie contract. I need the cash. I need y'all to guarantee me something.
Yeah, of course. No, I'm not saying.
So fuck my legacy right now, cause y'all using and abusing me because y'all paying me cheap.
You are on your rookie deal. So let's calm down. So hold on now. Your deal is 4 years with a 5th year option, right?
Correct.
Now, you only going into year 3.
I'm going into year 4.
Is it 4 or 3?
I'm going to, if I got 2 rings and I lost one.
I don't know if he lost one or not.
Oh, well.
I don't know. Regardless, he going into 3 or 4. He going into year 3 or year 4, regardless of it. The point is, we need another year. Or we may go ahead and give you the extension, but the question is, instead of getting a maximum, you should be okay with decent to keep cementing your legacy. You got to think, you young, and you already got 2 back-to-back. You got the opportunity to win 3, to be the only team in NFL history with 3 back-to-back-to-back. That has to mean something. It has to mean something more than money. To be a part of the greatest team ever, to say, I did that. I was the cornerback on those 3 championship teams.
Yeah, but now it sounds like you trying to talk to me about achieving everything but financial success.
So you don't think
that's all I'm saying? Like,
so you don't think there's
where could we meet in the middle?
So this
no, it's not financial success. It's reputation. That's all it is. There's no financial success. There's no financial success.
So this is the thing. Are you not getting no money off the field?
I came in the league in 2020.
So you been there 5 years.
Yes, this is gonna be my 5th year.
5th year.
This is gonna be my 5th year. Y'all
so they got to pick up the option. Yeah.
Let me go, bro.
Wait a minute, 5th year. Oh, they won their first one in what year? 2020. They won the first one in what, 19? Or was it 2020?
What is it, 24? So they won 23, 24, lost 22.
And won 20.
Won 21.
So this nigga got 3. He got 3 in the L. And he got drafted in 2020. He got drafted to the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
So 21, lost 22. No, it's a skip. It's a skip.
They didn't go.
They didn't go.
Yeah.
But they only didn't go to 1. But he still got 3, right?
No, I'm about to see.
Or he got an L and 2.
Because he got 2.
So he got 2 in the L.
Yeah.
So they won their first one in 19.
Fuck all that. But I got 2 Super Bowls already. And y'all need to pick up my 5th year option. And I showed what I could prove.
They don't even need to pick up his option. They need to give him a decent extension.
Extension, right?
Yes.
But if they
not the okay. Because what's the top dollar for cornerbacks anyway? of his caliber. Because remember now this is also the question: is he really that dog, or is he on some Byron Maxwell shit? Because remember what happened to Byron Maxwell after they won the Super Bowl, he went to Philly and got all that money. It didn't work out. Then his ass ended back up in Seattle.
Correct.
So, yeah.
But if y'all don't pay me, y'all still gonna lose. But I provided for y'all too at the same time. So it don't matter about my production if I'm not here to be productive. So it don't matter.
Okay.
It don't matter where I go, where else I go.
This
My thing is when I get this money, I'm good.
No, that very well maybe. What I'm asking you is when Maxwell left, right? No, not even left. Do you think they would have won the Super Bowl without Maxwell? Seattle. No? Or you don't know?
Man.
So my point is, would they win these Super Bowls with or without Snead?
Hell no, they ain't winning without good.
My point. That's my point. So they can't even argue that theory of like with Maxwell, like how you went and got the money, but it was really us. It wasn't you. You know what I'm saying? Like in this situation, it is Snead. So I'm not saying they shouldn't pay him. But what I am saying is he shouldn't leave just because another team is going to offer him $20 million more than what the Chiefs are going to offer him.
Why?
Because the Chiefs have something that this other team can't offer. And what I'm saying is legacy and rings should come before the money, because as you're building rings and legacy, there's going to be money off the field to make that can make up for the money that the organization doesn't give you. Now,
not if I'm not marketable.
On the other side, the team can give you some on the back end. I'm that's plausible too.
I ain't got time. If y'all playing with me right now, I damn sure ain't got time to be waiting on y'all to try to give me my money on the back end.
Stop it.
And that's my whole thing. Just like I keep telling you, y'all kicking it to me as a business. I got to look at it as a business.
Absolutely.
That's why it's not personal.
Yeah. Oh no, it's never personal.
Right,
it's
but
just
I'm
business.
just saying, that's why I would rather give me my money, go ahead and extend me, or let me go get the cash somewhere else, because you keep talking about legacy and all this shit. I already got 2 rings.
That's more than a lot gonna ever have.
Man, come on. So I need 20 more million. Fuck me taking a 20 million pay cut to stay here. What you gonna say? We gonna win again? Okay, that cool, but my bank account gonna look the same.
Not necessarily. I said the decent extension.
But what's a decent extension?
I don't know.
Now, if I can go somewhere and get a max, I'm not looking for no decent extension.
Okay, what is the max for cornerbacks?
I don't know. Maybe I think Jair getting something crazy.
What Jair getting? Let's see what he getting.
Currently the highest paid with an average annual. So he getting 21 a year.
Okay.
So at 84 million. So that's 4 years.
So that's the max.
At 84 million.
So Snead will probably end up.
So you give me like 16, 17, 18.
So Snead will probably end up getting 90 somewhere for 5 years at the max, because he is a 2-time Super Bowl champion.
5 years.
So they got to give him 90 for over 5 years, right? More than likely.
Yo, we might look this shit up right now.
Whoever trade for him be like, yeah, okay, we'll give him his 90 mil, shut him up, give him his money, cool, right?
Yep, Jair is motherfucking. Yeah, he got 4 for 84. Denzel got 5 for 100.
Oh, shit.
Jalen Ramsey got 5 for 100.
5.
Jerry's, they franchise tagged his ass.
How much he getting?
19, 8, 9, almost 20.
Okay, so he getting 20 for next year.
Then Marlon Humphreys almost got like 4 for almost 20. Because he got 4 for 97.5.
Okay, so the thing is do Snead want to be the highest paid, or he just want to get paid?
He want a long-term deal. They franchised him.
So he want the long term. He don't even want 3 years. He looking for like 5 or 7.
No, I'm just saying. Like,
I'm asking. You know, I don't know.
Probably between the 3 and 5.
Okay,
like,
so because really, if you talking 3 to 5, right?
Yeah.
Because signing bonus money don't go against the cap, do it?
I'm not sure.
I don't think it does because they get that shit to you right then and
Right
there.
then and there.
So that's really what you want. We really.
Oh, fat sign.
And I don't understand why they don't do this shit anyway. Get a nigga 5 years off the rip. Give them whatever they want, but make it to where they're getting paid yearly nothing. Just give them all their money up front and be done with it. You get what I'm saying? So like,
that makes sense.
bring the whole. If he about to get 20 for this year, if you bring that shit down to like anywhere between 12 to 15 a year, you in the game.
You saving money.
Because we gave you your money up front. So fuck what you make during the year, nigga. You got all your money. And now you still got your legacy cemented. You know what I'm saying? Now, because you more than likely going to end up getting traded. And you probably never make it back to the Super Bowl.
But the player and the nigga.
Don't give a fuck. I know.
Nah, thinking like, hell no, I don't want all this shit up front. It's too much cash. Nigga, I need, if I'm gonna be here 4 years and I ain't getting no check for 4 years, you got me fucked up.
No. What I'm saying is, it's a lot of ego in this shit. Like, oh, I want to be the highest paid, even if it's by a nickel.
No.
So instead of paying you to be the highest paid and killing the team, I need to give you 12 to 15 a year. And I just gave you your boatload up front, so you ain't got to be crying about you not the highest paid. Because you still the highest paid, you just not getting it yearly. Mm-hmm. That's what I said. I'm going to give you like 60 up front and pay you the rest over the next
4 years.
Yeah, that's like some shit like that, or like 45.
10.
Yeah, some shit like that. You should not complain about that because, yeah, you're not the highest paid by year, but you still the highest paid. Like, Mahomes' deal is very team friendly. They gave him all his money up front. And he got all these years or whatever, but he not making shit a year. Mm-hmm. He making like, what, 20 a year or some shit?
27 or something.
Yeah, that's nothing. These niggas making 42. But look at his team as well. And look where they at. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to give Snead that type of deal. You know what I'm saying? Or he should be trying to seek that kind of deal. Not be like, oh, I want to be the highest paid. I'm a back-to-back, Super Bowl winning corner. Yes, you should be the highest paid by year, but taking accountability of everything. You want to keep doing all this shit, yeah. And you know what I'm saying?
Highest paid by year.
He should be one of, because he is a back-to-back. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if that's his mindset, like, I want to be the highest paid. Mm-hmm. No, nigga. You could be highest paid by going to another team.
Right.
Or you can stay here, get your shit up front, and just take this by year and be, cool. That way you keep your legacy intact. Like I said, you already got 2. There's no reason why you can't. You don't have a chance to get the 5.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Because niggas will just be like, fuck that shit, I'm gone. And like I said, they just be fucking up their legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Airbnb.
They got that bag.
You got the bag, but...
You gonna blow the bag.
But it ain't nothing you can tell a nigga who already won twice.
Don't you want to win more?
They already know. Yeah, you don't know. Like, damn, I did what I done did early.
But
I want to win more, but I ain't got that bag. I won. I experienced the championship. I ain't experienced that bag.
You gonna get that bag.
No, I already got the championship. I'm supposed to. 9 times out of 10, niggas get the bags before they get the championship. I got it.
Some.
I got it the flip way.
Yeah, it's very few that get it the flip way.
But he did.
Yeah.
So niggas got it the flip way, and I need to see that bag.
Yeah.
Cause like I can't buy nothing with these Super Bowl rings.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I experienced winning. Yeah, all the fans clamoring. Next year it's on to something else because they on to some. Yeah, I need the bag. I already know what it felt like. I already went to the parade. I already twice.
Don't you want to go a third time?
I need that bag though. If y'all want me to go with y'all, I need that bag.
I don't think you're going if it ain't with us.
Okay then, well if they gonna give me that bag, I already got 2 with y'all and I'm happy. But I do need that bag. I need to solidify my financial future.
Yeah. I feel you, you know what I'm saying? Like I said.
Fuck that shit. I got 2 rings.
You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going and keep solidifying because there's so much shit that's gonna come with that in the long haul on the back end.
One of these niggas on eBay talking about you got championship rings for sale.
Well, that comes with because he is a millionaire. Let's not get that confused.
Yes, he's most definitely a millionaire. But
so don't live outside your means either though.
At the same time, who are you to tell me how to live?
Then
I don't know how to live, so that's why I need the bag.
to just keep fucking it up even more, right?
And it give me a better chance at maintaining.
You still might end up on eBay selling rings.
Okay, then now I got 2 in the bag. Now I got a better chance of just having 4 rings and no bag.
4 rings and no bag.
And I got 2 rings in the bag. So if I got some bad habits, boy, I can afford them for a little while. But if I just got 4 rings, I can't afford no habits.
You don't need them then, if that's the case.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. That's crazy. I can afford. Hey, I got them habits. That was, but you know what I'm saying. That's only if, like,
because you gotta look at
2 rings in the bag.
You gotta look at Eric Bieniemy too, though.
Man,
like,
you gotta look at that nigga. He knew what he did.
No, that's what I'm saying. He fucked this whole shit up, bro. Like, you should have just waited, and they was gonna give you the job when Andy retired, bro. You know how many rings this nigga would have?
Listen,
and this nigga went to Washington for what?
Everybody overlooked that man so many fucking times.
So what you
in Kansas City, he would have been okay, but at the same time,
that's what I'm saying.
Wait, how old do you think Eric Bieniemy is?
He's young. How old is he?
He got time to be waiting till fucking Andy Reid retire.
Yeah.
How old Patrick Mahomes gonna be then?
He's still gonna be young enough.
He gonna be on his way out.
I doubt it. The point is, okay, first off, I get you. Leave if they ain't gonna give you the job, right? Okay. But why would you go and not be the HNIC?
That's dumb.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking. This all this shit.
That's
I feel like
retarded.
niggas be leaving the
He could've
situation.
stayed in Kansas City in that role he was at.
Niggas be leaving a perfect situation
Exactly.
for bullshit. Eric Bieniemy left a perfect situation,
But
getting rings, and went to go be the same thing.
We never knew what was said behind closed doors. Like, they could have promised this man something.
They couldn't have promised him too much. I mean, Andy wasn't going nowhere.
Who was their coach last year?
Who? Oh, you talking about Washington?
Yep.
Oh, you talking about that? Yeah, they could have probably.
You see what I'm saying? Because that nigga, they got that nigga the fuck up out of there too.
But you ain't promising me shit. You got to put that shit in right.
I understand that, but I'm just saying we don't know what was told to him behind closed
That's
doors.
true.
To
That's
make
true.
him uproot and be the same shit over there in
Right.
a losing organization.
Right, because you're not gonna leave a winning organization for a losing organization unless you want to be the HNIC. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. So we don't know what was promised to him behind him.
But in that situation, you got to fucking
solidify.
You got to get that shit in writing before and fuck a promise, nigga. Because I could tell you anything, and then when you come to collect, you be like, oh well, you know, it ain't shit you could do.
Nah, for real. And I feel like some way, somehow, he got backdoored.
He had to, because there ain't no fucking way.
Never, I feel like that. Because I ain't no way in hell he would have left Kansas City to go to Washington to do the same shit.
There ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. That
So
shit.
something had to be said or something had to be done for him to not to be in the position that he wanted to be in.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. And that is that.
Okay.